Hey my little settlings. Today's video is about the wonderful and mystical world of online dating.
Right now, that's leading me on. If you don't want to be with me ever, then just fucking tell me that. Just fucking tell it to my face. It's not that fucking hard, is it? It isn't. It's not. Are you planning on dating this girl?
I don't know.
Now, let me get this out of the way. I'll not be talking about that one situationship with that one 20-year-old transgender that happened when we were 15 that lasted like 2 months and were really just dating for a week. I'm talking about real dating. So anything longer than 3 months, which also doesn't mean much because the maximum any of them will last will be around 6 months. And this is me being optimistic. And if you're wondering, why settle him? Why 6 months? It's because I have noticed that the average dating experience online only lasts around 6 months. Any longer and the other party will either cheat or leave. I base this on absolutely nothing. It just is, okay? You need to understand that while online relationships might look easy on paper, since you don't need to show your face, or take showers, or even reveal your disgusting homunculi body, they will make you sacrifice everything else mentally. Everything inside your little head, your mushy stupid skull. Now, a little story time before going to bed. So when I was a little lad, I used to talk with this one guy every day. He might have been a little weird, sure. He might have really liked to play Roblox, sure. And he might have been like 27, sure. But he was my friend. Long story short, he found this one hacking base trad girl on Roblox. Then some time passed, and I didn't hear about him for quite a while. And when I finally decided to check in on him, he suddenly became bisexual. What no pussy does to a motherfucker. No, brother, I have seen what pussy does to a motherfucker, and it's way worse. Which honestly, it's not even that surprising. After all, if you look at the recent graphs, you will see everything going down except Roblox dating servers. Now, let's say that you want to dabble in the dangerous world of online dating. First of all, I'm sorry. And second of all, don't worry, because good old Setalam here will teach you how to get some of it. Of course, before even starting, you'll need to realize that women online are very mentally unstable. And I mean it. This isn't your performative, I can fix her, girls you see on TikTok and on xitter. This is something far, far beyond that. Now that you prepared yourself mentally, we can start with the hunting process. Firstly, you will need an internet connection and a woman to pursue. Next, you want to have something cool as your profile image. Something that distracts women about your real looks. This is key. So once you pick your selected DNB, you can go to the third step, and that is to actually find and engage with. A simple fact you have to conform with is that women online talk with 1,000 other guys at once. But if you're willing to see past that, what's wrong with you? So you'll want to stay away from Discord servers, none of them matter. All women there are likely minors, if you're into that, or the most depraved BPD demon kitty people you'll ever meet, sometimes even both. Roblox is in the same boat, honestly, just stay away from that. Twitter is, they all get DMs from like 50 other guys and, they're on Shed Twitter and ED Twitter and you want to stay away from that as well. Reddit, yeah, better stay away from that. Okay, once you're finally able to find a girl you like, everything starts to become easier. Just be a good little jester and good luck for the next 6-7 weeks of your life. 6.7 weeks? Take these chains off me and say that again. Now that you have a girlfriend, you'll naturally need to explain it to your parents. Imagine your parents come into the room to ask why you haven't left in 2 weeks, and you just respond, No, look, the pixels on my screen are my girlfriend. I love her. That would be pretty bad, and you don't want that to happen. So might as well take this out of the way and just present your big titty, big back, big rack, big pants, SpongeBob, big pants, nerdy, stinky e-girlfriend to your parents. And if they end up forsaking you from your family and disinheriting you, then that's just one less thing you have on your plate to deal with. Now I know I'm going to regret going to this drenched place, but I think it really gives the best possible insight about how most relationships online will go. And that is Reddit. There's quite a lot of subreddits that focus on this matter, but the one I want to talk about the most is r/distant relationship. Which the funniest thing to come out of this is the fact that if you scroll for a bit, you will notice that 1 in 5 posts are about a breakup, or about the most beautiful, wonderful, not disgusting or repugnant or greasy couple you have ever laid your eyes upon. I actually spend the majority of my free time reading e-daters' breakup stories. And something I have noticed is that they always wonder why it didn't work out and that everything was fine. Which is so bizarre to me, as honestly, if you don't see how e-dating someone on the opposite side of the globe will likely end up failing, then you probably should get your reality checked or be put into a camp. A funny example of an online relationship is the recent drama in the r/poop fart wholesome community. I don't know. Just a heads up, everything I'm going to say happened in the span of 24 hours. So, this one redditor posted on the 9th that his girlfriend had not texted him in 2 whole days, and that it was not like her. A grueling couple of minutes passed, and still no answer. But then, he finally receives one. It was her. Not really, it was her brother. He came with the news that she was no more, man. He then told them to chill the fuck out and stop overreacting, and that she was found having slimed herself because of the mean comments and down dudes she was getting. So it seems that her brother went to check in on her after hearing from her neighbors, and that's when he found her, probably hanging or something. So he immediately decided to go through her phone and open Reddit for whatever reason. The redditor, filled with growling pain, decided to air out his sentiments. "No!" he said twice. After receiving the news and with a heavy pain in his heart, he decided to spread the word and announced to the world that his girlfriend and moderator of the subreddit was no longer with them. She truly was no more. Now, you may have noticed that this doesn't make any sense. First, you're telling me that this guy, who had been dating this girl for 3 whole months, doesn't have her phone number because of privacy, I guess, and can only communicate with her through Reddit DMs and Discord. And if you think, oh, at least he wasn't being catfished by a guy in India. No, wait. Yes, his wife was actually Indian. Look, all I'm saying is that the jokes made out of the whole situation are quite funny.
No!
So yeah, this Brazilian guy got catfished by an Indian scammer. Truly, a match made in heaven. Now imagine, if you will, that somehow, through some miracle or ritual of Lord Labubu Moloch itself, you are able to get together with someone and have a child. You know, your beautiful mud child comes in the room and is like, "Mom, how did you meet Dad?" And you say, "Well, sweetie, I met Dad in a Roblox dating server." And then you have to explain why Daddy is 15 years older than you. The main takeaway from all of this is, stop falling in love with every girl that gives you attention. Because if you do manage to find one girl, you'll be dealing with constant crash outs, trauma dumping about how their uncle touched them, like, good for you, man, and a lot of cheating. And you don't get anything from it, honestly. You know, you don't even get to touch them, their big belly. Remember, internet relationships, either romantic or platonic, are fake and made out of convenience. I hope these tips and explanation helped you find your future wife. But remember that not always the person that you're looking for is the one. And to not cry, no matter the circumstances. But you know who may cry? Me, because I'm so fucking lonely. Ejaculates.